Today I want to share a story that will stay with you long after the screen goes dark. A story of respect, quiet power, and how true greatness hides behind humility. So settle in, feel the shift in the air, and witness how a name becomes legend. The morning air at the Marine base carried the scent of iron and dust. Recruits marched in formation, instructors barked commands, and boots thundered across the dirt. Among them stood a woman in simple fatigues, her sleeves neatly rolled, hair tied with precision. Her badge read Elena Price. To most, she looked like any other recruit, quiet, reserved, nothing remarkable. Because she spoke little, some assumed she was weak. A few young soldiers snickered behind her. "Hey, rookie, clean those boots before the captain sees. We don't want trouble because of you." Another laughed. "Move faster, Marines don't freeze like statues." Elena didn't respond. She only adjusted her vest and carried on. Her silence seemed to irritate them more. But from the shadows, seasoned Marines watched her carefully. They saw something others didn't. The balance in her stance, the way her eyes scanned the environment, the discipline in every movement. It wasn't the behavior of a rookie. It was the presence of someone who'd seen real combat. Still, whispers spread through the base. Too soft, too quiet. By noon, her name was on every tongue. Sergeant Collins called the group to attention. "Today you'll run the wolf gauntlet," he barked. "Most fail. Price, you're up first." Laughter rippled through the ranks. "She won't last a minute." When the buzzer sounded, Elena moved like a storm. Low, fast, controlled. She tore through the mud trenches, climbed ropes with flawless precision, vaulted walls without losing rhythm, and struck every combat dummy with surgical accuracy. When she crossed the finish line, her time shattered the record. The field went silent. Then from the command tent, a decorated Marine captain approached. His boots echoed across the ground. He stopped before her. "Iron Wolf," he said clearly. Gasps erupted. Elena raised her chin, standing tall. The captain saluted her, not casually but with reverence. He turned to the stunned recruits. "You mocked her, called her weak. But this woman has more commendations than anyone here. She led the Ghost Recon unit at Barren Ridge. She pulled Marines from collapsing tunnels in Sandpoint. She disarmed a war criminal barehanded. She saved refugees in Red Valley. She is not a trainee. She is your evaluator. She is the Iron Wolf." The air froze. Whispers turned to awe. Some recruits lowered their eyes, ashamed. Elena finally spoke, her voice steady and sharp. "When you judge someone's strength by their silence, you expose your own weakness. Arrogance kills. Respect saves." Her words cut deeper than any reprimand. That night, thunder rolled and alarms blared. A distress call came from the forest. A lost squad during night drills. Panic spread until Elena stepped forward. "I'll go." She geared up and vanished into the storm. Hours later, through the rain and darkness, she returned, carrying 2 wounded Marines over her shoulders, leading 3 more behind her. She didn't stop to rest. She simply handed them off to medics and walked away. At dawn, the captain gathered everyone. "You've now seen what a real Marine looks like," he said. Not loud, not proud, but relentless, loyal, and fierce when it matters. He presented Elena with a ceremonial wolf head patch. She accepted it silently. Every Marine in the yard stomped their boots and saluted, a wave of respect echoing through the camp. The loudest among them were those who had once mocked her. As she prepared to leave, one recruit asked softly, "Why didn't you tell us who you were?" She gave a faint smile. "Because true strength doesn't need to be seen. It's who you are when no one's watching." Her convoy rolled out, engines humming low, dust rising behind her. And as she disappeared down the road, the whispers began again. Not of mockery this time, but reverence. "Iron Wolf stands ready. Remember this, respect everyone. You never know who stands behind quiet eyes. Strength isn't loud. Power doesn't shout. The greatest warriors speak through silence and let their actions roar." Thank you for watching this powerful story of humility, courage, and respect. May it remind you that legends aren't born from noise. They rise from silence. Like, comment, and subscribe for more tales of hidden heroes and untold greatness. States of History, signing off.